Tragedy hits an East Bay family twice. A beloved father and husband is killed in a car crash less than 1 month after losing their home in a fire.
It was just pointless. It was just pointless. He was full of life. And she took him from me.
Sadness and anger from the victim's family tonight. Good evening. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Alex Savage in tonight for Frank. That man was killed on Highway 4, and the CHP says there have been 13 deadly crashes on that highway so far this year. New at 10, KTVU's Amber Lee joining us live tonight from Antioch with how the man's loved ones are remembered.
Alex, we're along Highway 4 where the man was killed. Now, family members describe him as a great father and husband who was always ready and willing to help others.
I was his sidekick. He was my everything.
Vanessa Kahn says her husband, John Kahn, was her business partner here at Antioch Action Auto, a self-made man who worked hard to support his family until his sudden death in a car crash.
The way he passed was senseless. I want everyone to know this. For one, it wasn't his fault.
On September 10th, around 1:40 in the afternoon, Kahn says her husband had picked up a black Chevy Tahoe for repair. He was driving it along Highway 4 near the Hillcrest exit on the way back to the shop. CHP says it appears the driver of the white Infiniti drove between a semi-truck and the Tahoe and collided into the side of the Tahoe. This caused Kahn to lose control and he crashed into the guardrail. The 55-year-old died at the scene.
Somebody's rushing on the freeway. I don't know where they had to get to or what their emergency was, but it was negligence.
CHP says John was not at fault, that investigators will likely recommend to the district attorney that the driver of the white Infiniti face charges. It appears no drugs or alcohol were involved. CHP says this is the 13th deadly crash along Highway 4 so far this year. Speed may be a factor in this case, the cause of many crashes here.
It really hurts. It really hurts.
Arthur Wilson says John was like a father to him. Family members say John helped many people.
He not only took me in, gave me a car, taught me how to start my business.
But the man who gave to others had his home in Discovery Bay destroyed by a fire less than a month before he was killed in the crash.
Oh my goodness.
This is video John's family shared with me of what's left of their home. Now his wife says she's determined that the driver responsible be held accountable and serve time behind bars.
My husband did not die in vain. His life was taken.
CHP says typically deadly crash investigations take about 30 days to complete, but that it can take longer depending on the complexity of the case. John Kahn leaves behind 5 children. His wife tells me she's determined to keep their auto shop open and she plans to rebuild their home. Alex?
What a tremendous loss for that family. Amber, you talked about this uptick in crashes, 13 crashes along that stretch of freeway here. What does the CHP attribute that to?
Mostly speed. They said people just are not regarding the 65-mile-per-hour speed limit. So it's speed, and they're urging people to please slow down.
All right, Amber Lee live in Antioch. Thank you.